Hi, this is Barbara Rainey with Girls with Power Tools. Today we're going to do a riff on the tags post from March. Say you're analyzing social media posts and you need to flag any post that contains certain keywords. This is not so bad if you're looking for just one. Simply break out good old text.contains and you can easily create a column which flags any string which contains your text. Let's open the Power Query editor in my data model and show you how. In the Power Query editor, you may have noticed that I have a formula bar, and maybe you don't. To turn it on, all you have to do is go to the View ribbon and check the box to turn it on. This is just a toggle, off, on. Having the formula bar is a great way to learn the syntax of the Power Query M language as you're clicking on the ribbons. My query, Twitter, has a single column with social media posts. For the sake of this blog, I've removed the Twitter handles. We'll start with this simple task, and that is to check any of the posts contain the word amazing. To do this, we're going to add a custom column called has amazing. The syntax will be text.contains, double-click in the Twitter text column, comma, the word we're looking for, in our case, amazing, and close parenthesis. Let's close it and let it run. Now look at row 10, which displays a false, even though the word amazing is clearly present. Darn it! Case sensitivity. A fellow Microsoft MVP, MKF, reminded me about a great tool to resolve this issue. If we look at MS Docs for text.contains, we can see that there's an optional third argument for the comparer. So if we add to our formula text.contains Twitter text, comma, amazing, comma, comparer.ordinal ignore case, then close the parenthesis, it makes it case insensitive. Love it. See? Now our amazing is coming up true, even though they're different cases. But the problem is, when you have a list of hundreds of keywords, performing hundreds of text.contains is just not reasonable. So we can use some cool functions in conjunction with a list to accomplish this. First, we need a list of keywords. You can use any query to bring in your list from just about any source. I'm going to just use the enter data command to create a list on the fly. From the home ribbon, select enter data, and when the box pops up, type or paste in the list of values that you'll be searching for. Then give your list a name, I'll call it My Keywords, and close it. Right now, these values are a table, so we will need to actually transform them into a data type of true list. They're actually different object types within Power BI. If you go to the Transform ribbon and select Convert to List, that will transform your table into an object that is a list. Look how differently it looks. Also notice that my Twitter is still a table, but now My Keywords is a list. You see how they have different icons? Next, we're going to add a function to our data model. If you already have the syntax written, the easiest way to accomplish this is to click on New Source, select a blank query, and give your function a name. We'll go into the advanced editor and paste the function straight in. The first line of the query contains the variable, in our case, string. This is the mechanism to feed the Twitter comments into the function for analysis. The next line, match found, is transforming our My Keyword list and testing the Twitter comment to see if they contain one of the words from the My Keyword list. Notice we're using our good old friend comparer.ordinal_ignore_case, which is allowing our function to be case insensitive. One of the few times that insensitivity is a great thing. The next line, position, determines the index or location in the list of the first keyword that's found. In Power Query, indices start at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So if we look at our list, big is position 0, bad is position 1, amazing position 2, ... If no text is found, our position line is going to return a -1. That'll let us know, nope, no matches. Finally, the last line, return, checks if no matches are found using the if statement. So if it finds a -1, it's just going to return null, which is an empty string. Otherwise, you'll notice it says my keywords, and then the word position is in curly braces. So my keywords is a list, and when coupled with the curly braces, you can return whatever list value is in that position number. So if the value of position was a 2, it would return the word amazing. Now we'll close the advanced editor on our new function and go ahead and apply it. In my Twitter query, we're going to add a custom column, checked list. We're going to apply the function fn find my keywords, open parenthesis, and then double click the Twitter text column to launch it into the function, and then close the parenthesis. That's all we need to invoke our function. Once we close, you will see, voila! It went ahead and ran our keyword search against our list. You'll notice in our example, we had typed NYC as uppercase, and it matched SFO as lowercase, and it matched the uppercase SFO in our text. And amazing was in there as well. And amazingly, it came through, just like a charm. So there you have it. A relatively simple function allows us to check a whole list of keywords against a long column of text strings and return back the first match for each row. Once again, Power Query to the rescue. Thanks for joining me today on Girls with Power Tools. This is Barbara Rainey, signing off.